Hi everyone, it's Gail and I am here with Scrappy Saturday. We have a fun little project we are going to do. So let's say hi and hugs first. Hi and hugs to Gail, Gail, Lynn, Janelle, and Ellen. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay. Well, you might remember when I showed what I had made at my retreat, I shared that I had bought this packet of Tim Holtz file cards, and let's see, there's four that are single cards. There's four that are like a double journal card like this. Then there is four of these pockets that have a, little tabbed file card type thing in them. So what I thought I would do is use my scraps, my cardstock scraps, and see if we can make our own. I think they're going to be pretty straightforward and easy to make. And so we will make one of each and then maybe decorate them. I don't know. Maybe we'll make more. I thought it'd be fun to have a bunch made up for the retreat that I'm about to go on. So yeah, let's get started. Let's just start with the simple one that's just the single card like this. I have some ideas for the decorating too that I wanted to share with you. So let's see, this piece is probably only big enough for one. So let's see, I'll just use a pen. Everything's still packed up because I leave in a few days for another retreat. So I'm just going to mark that and cut it, but I'm going to give you the measurements, which are 3 by 4. Easy peasy, 3 by 4. Okay, let's use this cutter. My other cutter is packed away. It is quite the challenge working out. It's like living out of a suitcase, kind of, it's just like, oh my gosh, oh, that's packed. Oh, that's packed. So there we go. Okay, so that one was good for that. I have a bunch more. Look at this. I have a bunch more scraps over here that if we happen to run out, this one looks, nope, not quite. Anyway, there's more if we need them. But the ones that I got, the Tim Holtz ones I got, I think they feel to me like they're made out of file folder, which is what this is. It's just a little file folder bit. This one I thought might work. So 3 by 4, I don't really need to mark, do I? 3. Oh, it is 3. And it's just a little bit over 4. So I'm just going to cut that one down. Okay. So there's a couple of those. Then I think this might be big enough because I'm guessing that these are 3 by 6. Yes. So the folded ones are 3 by 6. So let's cut this at let's see here. Yeah. 4 by 6? What the heck? Yes, 4 by 6. Oh, phew. I was like, that doesn't look right. Okay, so we will go, and these are good for stamping words on, so I'm going to throw that in there. And then I think I have enough. Oh, it is exactly 6. Perfect. So what I might do is grab my tiny scoreboard, because my big one's packed. Once again, I will tell you, the big one's packed. Okay, and so I'm just going to score that at 3, and we're going to fold it. Easy peasy, right? So, yeah, so I mean, always good to buy a little Tim Holtz item, but we can make our own too. I was thinking this one would be good, a good double one as well. So let's do 4. that side's not particularly straight. Let's cut off the not particularly straight side. Okay, keep that for stamping. And 6. And that one, I mean, we can still use that. It's not as wide, but it could still be used. So I'm going to keep that as a journaling card too. The other thing I wanted to tell you is if you search Tim Holtz file cards, the ones from Tim Holtz will come up, and there's 16 in a pack, 4 of each style. Okay, so there we go with that. Actually, this one looks like it would make a good double too, so let's do it real quick. I think so. 4. Yeah, it's just maybe not cut straight so tight. No, it's 4. It is. So 4 by 6. This leaves a little bitty scrap. So let's see, put that down for now, and then we're gonna see about some of the other ones. Okay, so there's now 3 of those. And this took me a good afternoon to decorate all of these. So, yeah. Okay, so then let's do one of the cards like this. So we've got those. Okay, let's do one of these. So these are up to the top of the tab. Well, they're 4 to here, and they're really not quite 4.5, just a hair under 4.5. So I don't know, kind of a funky. And these are 3 inches wide. So let's see, we're gonna need our scoreboard when we do the pockets again, but let's do a couple of these. So these will be 3 inches wide, right? So I think we should be able to get a couple out of this card. And 3 inches. Ooh, so close. Just a little tiny hangover. Okay, so then 4, we're gonna go 4 and not quite. I'm gonna go in between 4 1/4 and 4.5. So whatever that is, you know, I'm no good at math. So that's kind of where I'm gonna go. 4 1/4 and 4.5. So like right about there. Okay. Then, oh, you know what? I cut these down a little bit so they would fit into the pockets. I did. So these are really 2 3/4. So, yeah. This one's going to be 2 3/4 by halfway between 4 1/4 and 4.5. Sorry, I should know what that is, but I don't. So there you go. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so then we have to think about this little top. And I was thinking about doing it on my envelope punch board, but not everyone has one of those. So I think all I'm going to do is just do a little... I'd rather use a pencil. Where is my pencil? Let's see. Got it. Just in case some of it's still showing, then I'll be able to erase it. This was my thought of using a pencil. Here we go. Okay. All right. So let's just draw around that. You can do these file foldery things on your punch board, but I'm not an expert at that, nor does everybody have one. So I thought I would just do these kind of that by hand method. And easy peasy, we'll just cut all that off. Okay, so there's kind of the inside. Let's cut that. And like I say, buying Tim Holtz is all good. We love to support Tim. So, but I thought when I bought these, I'm like, I could make those. I think I could make those. So I thought we'd just do that today. Yeah, I'm still got, I have one more day after today that I can get some filming done, but for sure there's going to be a break because then I need to stop and get myself pulled together. I have to get groceries. I have retreat stuff to be doing. Okay, so those are ready. Perfect. So now let's look at the pocket itself. So we've got, it's 3 inches, and then there's 1.5 inches on each side. So that's 2 more inches. So 6 by, this is, I think, 4.5. 6 by 4.5 should do it. Let's just do a little experiment here. Okay, so let's make this 4.5 this way. Okay, and 6 this way. Okay. All right, so we did that. Now, so now we're going to fold it up a half here. So I'm going to go ahead and score it at 1/2 on the bottom. Score. And then I'm going to score it at 1.5. And then at, let's see, what would it be? 4.5. 1.5 and 4.5. Okay. And then just like any other little thing like this, we're going to cut these at an angle like that. And then I'm going to cut this to the large side of the line. And that's just so that it will tuck in. And same on this side. Go on the side of the score line. Okay. So there's that. I do want a little thumb hole like he's got there. So my punch is right here. We're just going to look between the score lines. So the 3 inches. So I'm just going to go right about there. Eyeball it. Okay. So now we can do our folding. So we fold that up. Oh, that should have been longer. That definitely should have been longer because now it just meets in the middle and that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to fix it, which there's a fix I can do, and then that goes up. Okay, so let's see. I had it 6 inches. I'm going to go 6.5 inches. So we'll make another one. We'll fix this in a minute, but let's make another one. Okay, so here's a piece. So we need it 4.5 this way, long way, 4.5, and then let's do 6.5. So this only goes to 6, but I'll just poke it out there a little bit. Try and do about 6.5. Okay. So this should work better. Okay, so long way we're going to go at 1/2 again. Preferably go straight. Details. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to go 1.5 and see, 1.5 and 4.5, like that. Okay, yeah, that should work better. Okay, so we're gonna fold this up. Oh, I should punch the middle section here, and then we're gonna turn that one over and this one over. Okay, and then let's cut. So going like so. And then again on the side, inside, I guess I would call it, the pocket side. Give that a little cut. And if it's not enough, just go back and trim it again, because that always happens to me. Okay. This one seems to be working though. Yeah. And then you have room to be able to glue it. This one, not so much, but we'll fix that. Okay, so that's how you make the 4 pieces that come in the Tim Holtz file cards. Kind of easy peasy, huh? Okay, so I'll put this one back with this. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of mass decorate these. I'm gonna set those aside. I might cut some more so that I have some more to do for my retreat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I will ink it later because, you know, when you get the Tim Holtz ones, they're glued. And when I'm doing a pocket like this, where's my bone folder? That's not wanting to. It's a good, that's file folder, so it's good and heavy as far as that goes. Okay, so what I like to do is go on this edge here, but then also on this edge. And then I probably should have done that the other way. It would have been even in the back, but I don't really care because it's going to be down on a page. Okay, and then here. Okay, there's our little pocket. Yay! Yeah, this is great. They're, you know, they're basically just like the ones that I got from Tim Holtz. Sweet. Okay, so this one that I messed up, let's fix it. So I think all I need to do is grab myself a little Tim Holtz washi, little Timmy washi, and we will just pop that down the seam. Since, see, they're just meeting, and I think I'm going to do enough that I can go over the top a little bit. I am going to put some glue stick on it because, you know, washi doesn't stick that well most of the time. Okay, so then I'll just pop this down like this. And then I'm going to flip it over and put it on the inside. There we go. Crisis averted. And then we'll just glue it as we did the last one on the bottom here. So if you didn't want to glue this down and you wanted to make it a floating pocket, you could, because it's got some cute tape on it. Okay, so there's that one too. Sheesh. Okay. I am thinking I've got another piece of that coffee dyed cardstock. Oopsie. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a card so that it's the same. So let's make one of these kind of cards for this. What do I need? I need my cutter. That's what I need. So this one is going to be, what did we do? We did 4.5 this way, didn't we? I think. I'm going to do it this way so that the uneven side. Nope. This way. 4.5. Oh. Okay. 4.5. And then we did, remember we did 2 3/4 so that it would fit inside the pocket. Okay. And then again, I'm going to do my little drawing here. I'll just use this one. I think I'll go on this side. I've got something pretty on the other side. Okay. Okay, and then we can just cut that, and we'll have one that more matches that color of that other one. Okay, cool. All right, so now the decorating, and as I said, I've got kind of a little hint for you on that. So there's all our little parts and pieces. So let's just do a flat one to start off with. And I'll show you my flat examples are these two. I think I used the other two in journals already. So but I wanted to kind of give you almost a formula, a decorating formula for these. So let's, first off, I'm going to just get it inked up. As you can see, I did on my other ones, and I do both sides like so. And then I need to grab out my scraps of paper too. So let me just grab my tray of scraps. Let's see. Oh goodness. I don't know what all I have in here, but we'll find something to work with, I'm sure. Okay, so here's kind of what I did on these. I picked like a piece of music, for instance. Okay, here's one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is tear this in half, and then I've got one for here and one for another one. So I'm going to put those on there. Actually, what I may do is get rid of a little of that white. Let's see. I turn around to my shelf where this lives, and nope, it's in the bag, Gail. It's still in your bag. Okay, so let's do this here, and this one we can take a little off too. Just the white doesn't thrill me, so we'll just take it off. Okay, so a piece of music, or it could be a piece of text, book text or something. Let's see, what do I have for, I don't know. Maybe one of these would work. Okay, here's a nice little yellow one. Might be nice on this one. So I am just gonna tear this down a bit. Like maybe to about there. And I kind of like them offset a little bit. And then we'll just make it the length of the card. Okay, there's that one. And then this one, we'll do the same-ish. Let's see. I'm just looking for a pattern that's speaking to me. Yeah, we can use this one. Okay, and then I'm just going to go... I'm going to just split that down the middle because we can use that on another one. And then same thing, I'm just going to kind of line it up where I think I might like it and rip this off. Okay. So this is just the two. Now this one, I had some parts and pieces left. So I put the music on. I put a pattern piece. I had another pattern piece and it needed something up there. So I just put another piece. But it's a good way to start. So really on this one, I did this. I did the music. I did a pattern paper and then a mini doll and a label. Easy as that. And isn't that so cute? So it doesn't have to be super complicated to be collaging on something. So, you know, really this piece has 4 pieces on it and it just is cute. So, okay, so I'm going to do my distressing again. And on these, I did distress the edges of the collage paper. I don't always do that, but on these, I wanted them to be a little more on the grungy side. So I did go ahead and do all the edges. And then we'll pick out little people, and then we'll pick out a saying that kind of goes with them. The other thing is you don't have to use people. You can use a bird. You can use a flower. Let's see. Once I get these done, I should do the edges of that dark one too, but I don't know. I think we'll do a different way of inking that if I don't forget here. Okay, so before I forget though, so I did a lot of these with Tim Holtz people, as you can see. But like this one, I did some flowers. This one, I did a bird's nest as the focal point. And again, some more Tim Holtz people, but same idea. Now on these, I only did the book page is all. And then the pieces were big enough that I could go ahead and put them on. But, you know, a focal point and a label, a focal point. This kind of is part of the focal point. And then a label. What did I do? Birds on this one. You saw that one. And I don't know what I did on this one. Butterflies. And these were Tim Holtz ephemera pieces out of one of his kids. So there you have that. That's, you know, focal point doesn't have to be a person. It can be something else too. All that to say. Okie dokie. Let's get these on here. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that, first of all, you can make your own bases. And then the decorating doesn't have to be super complicated. So now I've done all my yapping to teach you how to do this. I have to tell you, we just had a lovely day yesterday at my son's house. We ran over because our granddaughter Marin was in, it was called Meet of Champions, her last track meet of the season, and they took the top 5 placing kids in each event, and then they were able to do that event at this Meet of Champions. Well, that little stinker, she won the 100-meter hurdles. So she is, there was, I'd say there was at least 500 kids at this track meet. It was crazy. It was so cool to see all those kids, you know, doing what they like to do. It was really cool. So, yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. We just came home this morning, but we were kind of up and at it early, so we got home fairly early, and I'm like, I'm heading to my craft room. I got videos to make. I got a retreat to go to next week. See ya, honey. So another way to distress your edges or edge your edges is like this with using the pad. I didn't think that if I just used the ink dauber thing, I didn't think it was going to show up on this dark cardstock. So that's why I'm doing a little different technique there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my Timmy people. They're just right here. And we'll just see if we find somebody who fits nicely. I used a lot of the minis on this one. And, you know, some of these, oh, I guess that would work. I was going to say some of these with multiples might not work, but that works just fine. And the yellow one, don't know that I particularly want any beer drinking men. Yeah, so at my son's, speaking of beer, he had a beer, I had a glass of wine, but we went to this yummy restaurant. Oh my gosh, it was good. I can't even tell you exactly what it was. They had steaks and stuff. Well, I'm not much of a steak eater, so I had the vegetarian kind of option, and holy cow, it was good. Never had anything like it. See, that's kind of cute. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Yeah, it was really, really good. Okay, well, I'm not really finding anything that's making me too excited. This one's kind of cute. Did I already do that one-on-one? I did. Okay. Let's see. How about this one? How about these little ladies? No, I might want to put something for them to sit on, like a ticket or something. But that kind of, that'll be good. Let's see. Standing on my head in my bag here. I did have tickets, but I don't know what I did with them. Here they are. Yeah, here they are. Let's see. Do I have anything that's gonna make me so happy? See, I could put that there. Then they could be kind of sitting on those on that ticket. Yeah, I think I'll do that there. And this one, there's a yellow ticket that could be nice. Put that clear to the bottom and kind of sit them on there. Okay, that's what I think I'll do there. And then I need some words or a label of some sort. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get those things on there and then we'll figure out what else. But it is kind of a nice formula. Get a couple, like one text or music, one decorative. Get those on your piece, and then a focal point, whether it be a person, a bird, a flower, whatever, and some kind of label to fill in if you have any blank spots. And boom, there you go. You got it. So I'm just going to kind of do sides of their dresses. I do love these. I think these are just really fun little bits to put in. And like I say, I ended up using 2 of these in the journals I was doing at the last retreat, just because they're so cute on here. Now these are curling a bit from the glue stick, but so did the ones I made at the retreat, but they straighten right out once you know, I just put them under a book is what I did. Okay, let's do that while we're at it. Okay. I'm just going to go all the way to the bottom nearly. Okay, and then I like to use art glitter glue on the little people because they're a heavy cardstock. Okay, come out. I think I told you that I had the top fall off of this. I was like, oh no. Oh. So we know how it doesn't love to have air to it. See, I've got little on the outside just because it was without its lid. There we go. So we got home early and it was decently nice out. Now the wind is blowing really hard. It's blowing in a storm. We're supposed to have snow again. So I'm still waiting on planting some bulbs that I want for my garden, but I don't want them to freeze. So I'll wait a couple days, I think. But yeah. So I thank you so much for your support of me going on my little retreats and stuff. And I just appreciate you looking at some of my old videos for the days that I don't have them this week. And then I'll start making them as soon as I come home again. Okay, so we need some little words or something. Oh my gosh, guys, everything's so buried here. Let's see. I could pull this out. And let's see. One thing I was wondering is about the pink monarch prints. I have some fun things in there. Enjoy the journey along with your friends. That's cute. Beauty in everything. That just fits there. I think I'm not gonna mess with perfection. Okay. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you the easy decorating of these pieces. And I just think they'll be nice to have in our repertoire. Now, you could round the corners of these if you wanted. You could snip off the corners however you want. I did not mind I didn't mind the squareness of these. It's just fine. Okay, I'll put that there. And this one, enjoy the journey. Oh my gosh, did I tell you about our near miss coming back from the last retreat? I don't remember if I did, so, don't listen if I did. But we had this car pass us that had all these tubs and things on the top of the car. Yep, you got it. They blew right off, and they were like bouncing on the interstate. Oh, I did manage not to get hit, but it wasn't easy. I was like, oh my gosh, people. Now, I don't love how there's kind of a little, like, nothing there. So I could use a stamp, but I think I'm just going to make some marks right there and just kind of put something decorative. Yeah, that helps. It just helped fill that in a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Let's see where we're at time-wise. We're doing good. I did not feel like I needed to decorate all of these. I just wanted to show you how to make the 4 pieces. You know, the single, the double, this little file one that I like in the pocket. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking of ending this video here and just gang on and try and make another one. Just get as many done as I can. That's my goal. And I'm not worrying. Don't worry. I'm not worrying. I'm just trying to keep you informed so that you know nothing happened to me. I just am getting ready for my retreat. Okay, so fun little Tim Holtz pieces of ephemera, I think. So thanks everybody for watching. On to the next one. I will see you in the next video. Have a grateful day, everyone. Bye-bye.